Good afternoon, friends. Now we are going to discuss about COVID-19 and child labor. You must have all read in the newspapers about the death of a child laborer who was walking from Telangana to Chhattisgarh. She had already walked around 150 kilometers, and when she was about 10 to 15 kilometers from her village, she collapsed and expired. She was one among the thousands of interstate migrant child laborers who were walking back to their home states, and she was one among the lakhs of migrant workers who were going back to their states. Now, due to lockdown, so many parents have lost employment for the past 70, 80 days, and thereby their income has reduced. So, there will be more tendency to send their children for labor and earn some additional family income. And nowadays, the governments are also relaxing the labor laws. And especially, we have received already notifications from Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has also given a detailed information that the industrial units, they are not bound to give anything to the employees, such as even ventilation, toilet, crush facilities, and also drinking water. And the worst of it all is that they even don't have to keep a register of adult workers and child workers. This is the first time we are seeing that a government is openly admitting and allowing that the child labor can be there. The only thing is banned is the attendance register. This is in spite of us having a legislation to ban child labor in hazardous industries below the year of 14 years for the past 35 years. And also right now we have a legislation for the past 4 years that all forms of child labor below the age of 14 years is banned. And also the child labor in hazardous industries is banned from 15 to 18 years of age. In spite of that, we have seen a child labor, a 12-year-old child labor dying on the streets. And now the government is also openly admitting that the factories, especially the new units, need not keep a register of child workers. There are, in fact, a lot of solutions available. Though the economy is in bad shape, it doesn't mean that, it has to be revived on the shoulders of the young children. Ours is a country with young population. We are proud about that. And there are a lot of able-bodied workers. They can definitely work. And the children need not shoulder the burden of improving the economy. The children have to study for their bright future. They are not only, future citizens, they are the present citizens. And it's the duty of the all citizens and all four pillars to protect and promote the rights of the children. Also, at the district level, we have so many full-time staff in various units to ensure the children enjoy all their rights and they are also protected from all the violations of child rights. There is child line in all the districts of the country. This was functioning well even during the lockdown period. And apart from this, there are also district child protection units, there are child welfare committees, there are juvenile justice boards, there are anti-human trafficking units, and also special task force to eradicate child labor, and also special juvenile police unit. They all can all, converge their services and protect the rights of the children. Because usually, there is no coordination or convergence between these units. At least now we can start interacting with each other because extraordinary times calls for extraordinary solutions. The demand for banning all forms of child labor up to 18 years is not a utopian concept. UNCRC says that any person below the age of 18 years is a child, and also National Policy for Children 2013 also says that any person below the age of 18 years is a child. And right now we are also following the Sustainable Development Goals. The target 8.7 says that all forms of child labor should be eradicated by the year 2025. So to do it by within 5 years, we have to act now. Actually, we should have started the required legislation and the measures much earlier. But though it is late, we can start the measures right now and ensure all rights for all the children. Thank you.